trees and taste so good.
So good.
Also, you guys get to discover just how badly treated the elves are because, like, there's a dishes turn in place, and some of the kids just pretty much throw their old food at the elves or put a bowl of noodles on one of them's head and shit as they walk by. Yeah, or throws pudding at them, stuff like that. The elves really just hate all humans. After that, you guys go to Magitech Studies taught by Egon Spengler. This guy's a bit nuts. The room is partially obscured by a white fog/smoke that has no real smell, but it seems like it's always kind of foggy in here for some reason. This guy's a bit crazy and constantly distracted by stuff he's working on. You will learn nothing useful in here.
Is there a proton pack anywhere?
No, but there is a magic testing machine. I will show you a picture of kind of what it looks like. There it is.
Magic testing.
Yeah.
There's a picture of it on the map, if it's the same machine.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a love machine.
Yeah, it's like a love
the-
testing machine type thing, but
At the middle, at east wing, top middle.
Pete's already picking up on the maps. Nice. So, right. And basically, you guys don't get a check for anything in this class because there's no rules for creating Magitech and shit. It's pretty much like right now it's an NPC only profession until we get spells done. Then we'll eventually go into this. But if you ever have a question about Magitech, what can and can't be used for Magitech, etc., this guy knows. Next class is taught by Ian Malcolm. He's reclined on one of the desks. Fortunately, not with his shirt off. It's not that kind of class. Yeah. Let's see. Pete, your turn. Give me a high-low roll, please, to see what your check is for this class.
Low.
Accounting.
Could be handy.
Mm-hmm. After that class is political science with Arnold Todt. This guy is creepy as fuck. Everybody seems uncomfortable here. Everybody give me an empathy roll, please.
I hear he's a bit of a Nazi.
Having me fucking try laugh while I'm busy belching is not fun. And yes, he acts just like in that fucking movie. Creepy.
We have ways of making you talk.
So does he have something burnt, a impression burnt into his hand?
It actually wouldn't surprise me. He probably does.
Do you
Yeah.
have ways of making us talk,
Yes,
Professor?
he says.
Excellent.
Did you guys all make your empathy rolls?
Yep.
Those who did, this guy would betray you for a cup of coffee. In this class, you guys get to talk about lesser ideologies and shit, and things like clearly San Angeles is superior to San Francisco. Why? And some kids like, because it's ruled by humans, sir. Correct. And stuff like that. There are no skill checks. Basically, you get filled with useless ideology about why San Angeles isn't the best. Unless you show any signs of being traitorous scum, you'll pass this class.
So this is just a propaganda class.
Big time. Big time. The USSR would be like, yes, they're doing it right. Yeah. In fact, you also discover that for one of the punishments for humans, because humans are rare enough that they don't just kill them, they do send them to work gulags.
Yay!
So, yay! Science, meanwhile, is taught by the upbeat Randy Rubicon. He's a science kind of guy. He's excited about the recent changes to the way natural laws work. Does anybody actually have any science type skills? Like
Several.
chemistry?
I have chemistry.
Chemistry would work.
I have chemistry and alchemy.
Chemistry.
Biology, botany, chemistry, physics,
Chemistry or physics. Your choice.
pharmacy, zoology,
Now,
etc., etc.
many of those, like biology and stuff, are still the same. Humans haven't changed, but
Cyber tech, build, repair.
they don't go into that in class.
Electronics.
Spellcraft?
Perks is possible. No, they don't go into that. That would be the Mandarin classes where
Okay.
you might pick up some spellcraft. Since you actually speak Mandarin, if you start failing it, you'll get a lot less out of
I
your
do
class.
have electronics though too.
Yeah, same.
Excellent.
Made my chemistry roll.
I will go for chemistry because it is my highest chance.
Chemistry
Go for it.
/ alchemy.
Oh, I got my chemistry.
God damn. Chris, you good? You good?
I was gonna roll it. I was looking to see if I had any others. Yeah, I got it by like less than half.
Great. Basically, shit that should work no longer does. For example, using steam power to push a train doesn't work. They don't know why. There's a lot of different theories and stuff. Let's see. Who's got alien tech?
Chris.
Chris, give me a roll on. Do you have generalized alien tech skill?
Hold on. Let me.
If not, then you can definitely roll on that shit because you.
I have alien laser gun build repair.
No.
I've got
Hold on.
alien probe, build repair, and alien probe analysis.
I have replicant build repair. Lightsaber build repair.
No. Okay, I'll tell you what. All three of you just try a new generalized alien tech. This is just like a very general, like not dealing with specific stuff, but very generalized alien tech.
Is it using electricity?
No.
Operate
Oh.
cryopod.
Well, actually, yes. Sorry. Yeah,
Fuck
Alex,
it.
don't
I'm
bother.
not listening.
Got it. Yeah, Chris, you've got enough prereqs. Go ahead and try it.
Nah.
All right. Yeah, you guys aren't sure how it's possible for them to have shut off basic stuff without having, because your chemistry tells you if you change the way this works, then it'll go tick, 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 and eventually just everything dies and the world explodes. But it's not happening for some reason.
Magical axiom thing, probably.
Possible.
Wizard,
Now,
Wizard did it.
there you go. Chris, we're back to you. Roll a D6, please, to see what everybody's going to get a check in for this class. Astronomy. Astronomy still works. Shit's where it used to be, so you all get a check in astronomy.
That means Cthulhu's coming soon.
Nice.
Mm.
Next, you guys
Oh, yeah.
go to Shadowmancy class taught by Ilderim. He is a very fucking creepy-ass Morgan Freeman. Even in that stupid Weavers movie, he wasn't as creepy as he is here. This class is, the classroom's kind of dark, and there's like weird mirrors set up at different angles and shit, and he just kind of glides out, and you guys are like, whoo. Yeah, he talks a bit about the illustrious Shadow Corps and stuff like that. Everybody in this class, unfortunately it's in English, gets a check in Shadow Magic, because that's all they teach here.
As in the tree?
Sorry, let me give you the first spell of the tree.
Is it not dark light, is it?
It is blurred vision.
Yeah, it's under the darkness light tree.
It's been changed to shadow, I think.
Oh, okay.
Here's blurred vision for those who don't already have it written out. If you do already have blurred vision, you get a check in it. Hooray.
Hey, I got checking it.
Let's see. Next up, you guys go to social studies taught by John Cutter. He's an upbeat kind of guy. There's no skill for this, but if you have any questions and stuff, he's happy to answer them. And then eventually you get to the last class of the day taught by drill instructor Leslie Happablatt. He's currently walking down the thing going, every year this school has been open, I have extended the same offer. Anyone who can properly make it through my beloved obstacle course on their first try, not part way, but all the way through, will automatically receive an A in this class and become my personal assistant. I will make sure that that individual has every edge I can give him or her for their upcoming battles. Now, which of you has the guts?
Yes.
Fucking move.
Go, Bobcat.
All right. Alex is going to go for it. Is anybody else wanting to go for it?
I need a drink.
Yeah,
though.
why not?
Sure.
Need a drink?
Of course, like we weren't going to.
Yeah.
Nope,
All
nope.
right.
I'm just gonna watch and laugh now. Yeah, gonna go for it.
All right.
Blurred vision is
Now,
a
let me-
shadow magic.
Get to the section on, oh god damn it, where did I hide it? Obstacle course. Now, you guys need to keep track of, like, did I make this roll at half, full, crit, shit like that, because it computes into your score. If you get a good enough score, they will name the course after you. It's really super hard to get that. There are 12 different obstacles. So we're going to do everybody all at the same time. First up is a wall to go over. Oh, here, let me give you some quick pictures so you can see the kind of bullshit they have on this obstacle course that could be used to train goddamn Navy SEALs. In fact, the obstacle course is also the school sport, unlike Quidditch and shit. There's no Quidditch. There's this fucking frightening ass obstacle course, which looks like there are parts where you could actually die during this obstacle course. There are the pictures of it.
Oh, so it's like American Ninja type shit.
Uh-huh.
Or whatever that shit show is called.
Wipeout is where some of it's from. So first is a wall to go over. Everybody give me either a jump or strength roll, your choice.
Yeah.
If you make it or whatever, keep track of how, like, if you made it by half or full or didn't make it.
We get checks in all these, right?
Yeah, do we get checks in the skills?
Of course.
Strengths by half.
Strength
keep track that you made it
by...
by
Ooh,
half.
one off a crit.
Okay, so just under half then.
So
It's
not worrying about
half
quarter?
full. Let me double check here. I don't think so, but I will double check for you before we get too far into this. Let's see. It's either half crit. Okay, fail, half crit. Those are the only ones. You get negative points for.
Or make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on. Then there's a wall to go under. No roll required. You guys dart under it. Next is a wall with a hole through it. You can either use dexterity or acrobatics. Your choice.
Ooh.
You pretty much dive through a hole in the wall.
And
try not to smash into it. If you fail
Acrobatics or what?
Or dex, your
Dex.
choice.
Maneuverability.
I use my reroll card.
Oh, right.
Almost.
So close to a crit.
Yeah, I was so close by half. One off a half.
Yeah, if you get almost a crit, then that's still a half, and that'll increase your score. The amount of cheer, the kids are really into this too, by the way. Is everybody done with that one?
Mm-hmm.
Next is a balance beam. All you have to do is simply walk across it. Your choice of either dex or acrobatics.
I'm going to do the other one to get check off.
Mm-hmm.
Acrobatics.
Half.
Everybody got that?
Uh-huh.
Next is, oh my God, it's the fucking blood dome. Not even kidding. You climb up this big rounded dome of bars and then down the other side, and it's exactly the same size and shit as the blood dome. So the skill for this is climb. If you fail it, then there's damage, but they do have some padding in the bottom, which will decrease the damage.
Oh yeah, natural one.
Nice.
Wow. Keep track of that crit. Okay, now is everybody done with that?
Mm-hmm.
Next is an endurance roll to see how your bodies are doing so far.
Constitution? Endurance.
Endurance.
Endurance, yeah.
I'm assuming.
Chris collapses and cannot continue on the obstacle course. He also throws up and lays there quivering.
I'll spend a pause actually on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did anybody fail their God damn. Okay. Instead of throwing up, he totally shit himself.
What the fuck?
You're just too weak to continue. You're 11-year-old body. Triple fumble for those fucking watching. Awesome.
Jesus.
Well, the last one might
Uh,
not have been a fumble.
The last one probably not a fumble.
All right. Well, fumble, bad fail. So you're going to be like basically crawling after them. You're not going to make the speed records and shit. People are plus it gets worse as it goes. So it's up to you.
I can continue even though I failed that one.
You can, but you're going to be a big enough negative that you're going to wish you hadn't failed it. Basically, you're going to be at
how many
that roll. You're
do you
going to be
want
a negative 30 for everything else because your little 11-year-old muscles have given up.
But again, that's not a fumble. That's just a fail.
Right. No,
I'll
fumble
take
he
it.
cannot continue. A fail he is negative.
I'll continue. I'll just take negatives. That's fine.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Now, let's see. Next, you guys, they have basically it's like a laser pistol, not pew, but fucking cheesy ass light beams. And you need to make 3 pistol rolls, Chris, at only negative 20, as you have barely enough strength to hold the pistol. You're just going like this. You need to shoot 3 targets. So basically, each miss is a slower time. So basically, just keep track of how many times you miss before you hit all 3. So Chris could actually pull this out. Yeah, that is negative 20.
Yeah,
Everybody else has no negative. You shoot 3 of them.
2 of them.
If you keep shooting until you hit 3 times, but each miss is a -1 to your later score. Just keep track. Everybody, keep track of how many times they missed before they got all 3 shots. Yep. Excellent. Next is a big fucking
Sorry, I
part.
haven't finished yet.
Oh, okay. Pete's
I fumbled on that one.
Right, you go pew and shoot Alex in the head. Fortunately, this doesn't affect humans. He's just looking at shows like in one ear, it shows light come out the other side. He's like,
Far out. I was going well.
yeah. Well, like I said, it's just slowing down your time. The
Yeah.
target's not all that far away though, and people are looking at you like, can't shoot. No.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not my strong pursuit.
Yeah. Fortunately, this is not electricity at all.
Thank God. Otherwise, I'd just throw the gun away and run around.
Okay, Chris, your climb roll is at negative 30. Go for it. Everybody else just straight up climb roll.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Does that still a crit at negative 30, Chris?
Yeah.
Keep track of the crit. Now, you guys are climbing up a big cargo net. It's about 1 story tall, and it takes you up to the ramp with the water obstacles.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chris is going to drown soon. He is hydrophobic. So now you're at a high ramp over the distant ground. There's a supported rope and wood plank bridge that takes you over to the relatively clean water where there are more obstacles. Now, the first obstacle you'll see in the pictures is this fucking spinning arm, and basically you have to hop platform to platform. It's a simple jump. Chris, you're at negative 20 on this one. Simple jump roll. Otherwise, it's some damage and splash you in the water. Splash. Everybody else, it's a simple jump at full. How do you do?
Can't use dodge, Dex?
Nope. Simple,
Okay.
because you have to jump platform to platform.
No, it's cool.
Splash.
Cool. I just forgot it.
Okay. Anybody else splash in there? Oh, you made it in your exhausted shape? Nice.
Yeah.
Chris is jellyfishing around. So Pete's the only one in the water?
Yep.
Okay, now Pete, for the water, you now get to you take D4 damage, all stun, and then you get to make a swim roll. If you make your swim roll, then you get out and keep track you're in the water once. If you fail your swim roll, make a note of it and take a D4 stun damage as you attempt to breathe the pool.
All right. Swim.
They have lifeguards that may eventually come in if you float.
Yes, crit my swim roll.
Holy shit. Keep track your crit into the swim roll. Okay.
Your body just drifts past.
Matt, take a card. I like that. Right. Next is the hardest, one of the hardest obstacles. It's 4 giant blue balls surrounded by water. Basically, you have to boing, boing, boing across all 4 of them, and so it's you have to make 3 skill rolls. Chris, you're -20 on all these fuckers. You have to make 3 rolls though: jump, acrobatics, and dex. FO, except for Chris, because nobody likes him. But if you have parkour and want to substitute that, you can for one of the 3 rolls.
No, it's not
jump,
high enough.
Acrobatics, dex.
Right. I don't make my acrobatics, but I make the other 2.
You're in the water.
Okay.
So take a D4 for trying to breathe the pool, and then roll a swim to see if you can be like Pete.
I made my swim roll.
Crit my jump.
Nice.
Excellent. Keep track of the crit.
Acrobatics. This will be fun.
I get a check in will card. I will use that.
I'll play my
checking
skill. I'll play my skill +5 card for the acrobatics.
By the way, for Doc Fulton, you got to see him kick himself in the back of the head. It's one of the very common ways to do it, and it was amazing.
Fail the acrobatics. So I assume I don't worry about rolling for the dex.
Now you're both in the water. Like I said, it's super hard. So same swim roll as last time. You take a D4 for I'm in the water breathing, and then you make a swim roll. If you make another crit, it may help a lot.
So 2 on 2 damage.
It just floats by. Lifeguard's like, that one.
The thing I love about Pete is like it's just like fumble, crit, fumble, crit, fumble, crit. It's like it's like someone like watching someone with a split personality run the.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I failed the swim roll. So presumably, was that another D4?
If you go unconscious, then they will try to. The lifeguards will try to jump in and make their swimming rolls to get you out. If they fail theirs, though, then they begin taking damage. Eventually, there may just be a whole bunch of in a big soup, which is funny for some reason. Are you dead yet?
Not yet.
All right.
Crit again.
God damn. All right, we'll keep track of all your fails and crits and shit because that computes into scoring. So, and then for those who went in the water, they have like you swim to the next ladder, which takes you to the next obstacle. So now everybody, there's 5 steps you can see there over the water, 3 on one side, 2 on the other, and basically you have to go boing, 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 back and forth between them, or you can jump, go, and then jump, and either way. But it's either a jump or acrobatics roll, your choice. Failure equals splash.
Nice.
Splash.
God damn, you love the water.
No, I'm gonna blow up pause on that one.
He's nearly dead from all the fucking damage. It just shows like water is just cascading off of
it's coming out his ears.
He's so heavy with fucking.
Yes, I made my climb roll. Sorry, made my jump roll, I should say.
Chris, did you make yours at your excessive negative 20?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Well done, sir.
You guys are now to the last obstacle.
Oh, really? So we had 2 more to go.
No, because one of them was not a roll. It's climbing upside down on a net over the water. It's a really long climb, and the net angles down toward the ground. You need to make 3 rolls to make this, but if you fail, then you may or may not be in the water again, depending on how much you miss it by. Strength, endurance, and climb. Chris, you're still a negative because your fucking limbs are rubber. There you go. All right, and you're back in the water and taking your D4 and swim and shit, and then you're done if you can get out. If you can't, then you could be like Joshua McCain, just float by. There's no doubt in your mind why they have accidental deaths and shit on this obstacle course. Let's see. By the way, if you miss by 20 or less, then you made it onto land. You take a D6, but you don't have to swim. If you miss it by more than 20, one of the rolls, then you are back in the water.
Well, that's for Chris, right?
For anybody who falls off of the upside down net.
Okay.
Did you make all 3 of your rolls, Matt?
I haven't failed once yet.
God
Used
damn.
the reroll. I've used the reroll, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. So.
Well,
hold on
apart
the
from
climb roll.
apart from the shooting, of course.
Mm.
Yeah, not too good at the shooting.
Yeah, all right then. We'll do one pause on that.
Ooh.
Just might make it to the end. Crit.
Fucking hilarious. All right. So, scoring. Each time a roll was failed, that you kept the fail, minus 1 point.
And you said that's for the missed shots as well. So -1 for every missed shot.
Yes.
The shooting, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
-3. Okay. Sucky.
Each time you enter the water, -3 points.
Is that including the initial fail of that skill or that obstacle?
No. So failing the obstacles -1 point, and then entering the water is negative. Or wait, no, it is including. Sorry, that includes slipping off the obstacle. So if you failed and entered the water, it's total of -3.
Okay.
And then let's see. Did anybody? Nobody was rescued by a lifeguard. Let's see. Anybody who made a roll at half is +1 point.
Ooh. Okay, so it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you instead made a critical, instead of the 1 point, it's 3 points. You got a crit.
All right.
7.
So if you made the roll, it's 0.
10.
Yeah. I tried to make it so you'd have less shit to add up. So.
And fool's
Anything
just
extra for a natural 1?
No.
Nice. 1.
It just counts as a crit. And then total up your score and let me know what you got.
-1.
-1, you are 1 point away from very impressive. 0 is very impressive.
+10.
+10?
Mhm.
You almost hit unreal. You may have set a new record, but I think you're very close to tying what Russ did on this fucker.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, 2 more points would have got you unreal. After that, it's 18, then 24. At 24 points, they name the obstacle course after you, and your record will never be broken. A statue of you posing dramatically is constructed at the finish of the obstacle course.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you literally have to crit everything to do that.
Yeah, but how
you did say he was rolling rather well.
Oh yeah. At -20, you managed to drag yourself through the obstacle course enough to pass, but you feel you are going to die. Worse, you actually fail the obstacle course.
9 I got in the
9?
end, after all.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. He's impressed with all of you guys. Let's see. So, Chris, you were 1 point away from getting the 0 mark, which gives you the extra training. The other 2 guys, you get extra training. Basically, what happens is, let's see. Oh, and everybody gets the "Isn't he dreamy" from the rest of the class. Sorry, Chris, you were very close. But what the extra training is in addition to the check that everybody gets from this class, you guys can each specify some sort of combat type skill. And he'll train you in that, preferably the same one, because he hasn't got enough time to train each of you separate. So he doesn't train shit like bolas, but any kind of more standardized weapon type skill, you guys basically need to agree on it and then request that for the training, including now. But Chris, while they figure out what they're going to do, could you please roll a D10 to see what all 3 of you pick up from this class?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swimming. Everybody gets a check in swimming unless you already have one.
I already have one.
Bummer. Right. Matt and Pete, what do you think you'd like to get trained on? Agree on some sort of weapon skill or combat skill. Like
I was just taking to be a martial art.
yeah. As long as he knows it.
Is it one that we have skill in it already, or?
Yeah. As long as it doesn't exceed his. He's pretty much got does his living in many different combat skills.
Okay.
What did you have in mind, Matt?
Well, I was just thinking because we probably got different martial art weapon type, but general martial arts I don't have above 60 yet. So.
No, never do I.
Do you want to just do that? Just general martial arts?
Yep.
Great.
Cool.
Both of you guys take a check in martial arts unarmed. So hand-to-hand type shit. Great.
Yay.
He's happy to fucking teach that. So that is an example of your day.
It's a busy day.
It's a busy day, yes. But we can cut to the weekend where you guys can slough around and if you want to do any, like I said, there's a lot going on at the school. There's various plots going on. There's exploring you can do, all that kind of shit. You have, as you can see, quite a comprehensive map, and that map is missing about 30 to 50% of what's actually there. As all the maps are, because Logan's a dick.
Right, so you're saying go around, explore, and you can fill in the gaps.
If you wish, as you guys have gotten to see from the sewer stuff, especially if you own something like a fucking lightsaber or something, it actually can really pay off as to what kind of shit you get. So, up to you guys what you want to do. Feel free to discuss amongst yourselves. There are plenty of, just so you know, there's plenty of places where if you want to go to be kind of alone and plot and scheme, there are places like that around the school and shit. Yeah.
We like
Plenty
both
of pictures.
plotting and scheming.
You can do both.
Yeah. Damn right.
Yeah, it's an advanced school.
All right, let's have a quick look at the map again.
One thing I was thinking we need to find out about is the spirit pentagram.
Yeah.
Because there was the comment about only that humans basically use a spirit pentagram or need a spirit pentagram to cast spells. So I'm not sure if that's something that appears when humans cast spells, or it's an object that they've got, or what. Because whether or not...
Is that a class we have that teaches that?
Yes.
Oh, it's just... It was mentioned in a class, but I don't know if we actually taught how to use it or what it is. I wasn't sure if it was something that the kids came in here already having.
Most of the kids seem to have a really good idea of what it is and stuff, and it's pretty much and some of the kids are a bit slow and stuff, and you guys can just basically pretend to be a bit slow and stuff. And yeah, you could either ask other kids, the teacher, whatever. Is Tony Ramirez's class that was mentioned.
We could ask the crazy chick that likes Pete.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And ask her what she knows about the colours and stuff. She seems to know a bit about it.
No problem. You guys sit down. Anywhere special you'd like to sit down with Ollie?
We could. Is it like? I suppose they have the secret, like in the Gryffindor fucking tower or whatever. They got a secret chamber of nothingness to hide in.
Secret chamber of nothingness.
I mean, we could potentially explore. Well, pick somewhere and then later on explore Bobcat Hall to see if there is
Bobcat.
You could
is
totally
something like that.
I mean, there's if you just wanted to like take her aside in the common room and have a private chat, that is very possible. Or if you want to go somewhere even more discreet, then you'd have to let me know where. But there are a lot of like little alcoves with chairs and shit like that.
In the common room, I'll look for like places where people might be listening in first.
Let's go to the bathroom with that haunted chick in it.
You just let me know which bathroom you want. Surprisingly, there are plenty of bathrooms actually listed. You just tell me the name.
We probably don't want to actually go.
It's up to you. There's a lot of interesting shit here.
How about the supply room off of the Bobcat common room?
If we open that up, will it be a bunch of people training or what?
Supplies. Let's see. Yeah, you guys head into the supply room and stuff then, or
is there anyone in there?
No, it's just a whole bunch of supplies that seem to be in there. Yeah. But Matt, since you're like being really suspicious, go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll, just Matt, because everybody else just kind of goes in there. Ollie's a bit surprised you guys want to take her into the supply room. She doesn't know if you have a totally wrong idea about what's going on. Arga only 11, which if you know.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
God damn, that'd be creepy as fuck. Especially since you guys are like 20s, 30s, 40s.
We're going to play Dr. Jekyll.
Let's go play nurse and doctor. Right.
You made it, Matt?
Oh, yeah, made by a lot.
There's a couple of interesting things in the supply room. First, it looks like a couple of holes which are currently covered, but they're the right size for like human eyes. And the second is a hidden door in here. Just wanted to point this shit out. Nobody else seems to notice it. It's concentrating on Ollie.
That's so the elves can get their cleaning supplies and not be seen by everybody else.
I pointed out to the other guys, hey, look at that.
Chris, take a refill for something you said earlier. Who knows what it was? So anyway, it doesn't seem like you're being spied on right this second, and nobody comes through the secret door yet to drag you off to fucking Mordor or whatever. So good deal.
Oh,
Narnia.
Yeah. Narnia, yeah.
Mr. Tumnus, you little shit.
Ollie's like, why are we in the supply closet?
So we can talk privately.
Okay. Yes.
So you seem to react very differently to the others in regards to our eyes. Why?
You're going to help me. We'll be friends.
Are you Adora too?
She looks a bit confused, like she doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
Why? So you know something about the colors?
No.
Where are you trying to get back to?
Nowhere.
Okay.
She looks totally baffled, like, what are you babbling about?
Okay.
So what are we going to help you with?
Oh, later. I have to make sure you're the right ones.
So what, you've got some prophecy or something, have you? Or
prophecy? I don't know what that word means.
Well, why do you think we are the ones, us three are the ones to help you?
Because your eyes.
So somebody told you to look for people with strange eyes, or?
No.
Then why? Because of the eyes.
I think what we're dealing with here potentially is someone who's not altogether there.
Oh,
are you sure you're not Are you sure you're not Mildred?
I don't know who Mildred is. She reaches out to touch Joshua on the forehead.
Do you want to stab anybody repeatedly?
No.
Does that sound like a fun time? It's not Mildred. Never mind.
No. So you've got no inclinations to skin anybody?
was gonna say she's not eyeing up my skin, so I'm not. I don't think it's normal.
She's looking totally confused, but she, after touching McKay here, she goes, "You'll know now."
Okay, do I?
Creepy.
No, you fucking don't know what the hell is going on.
No, sorry. The psychometry.
It doesn't happen right now, but later, yes.
So tell us more about these spirit mark thingies.
Spirit pentagrams.
That's the one.
Oh, I thought you meant the Bobcat.
Right?
You want to know about the spirit pentagram instead? Okay, that's different.
Oh, and the Bobcat. But
The Bobcat's you have the Bobcat. It's what helps you get into the room, because you have to. If you don't have it, then the door won't open to let you in here.
I want to look at it. Is it magic or is this tech?
It actually can't be seen right now.
Can we sense it or feel it or?
No, not really, but it is there. The only time you actually saw it is right after you stuck your arm into the thing, except for, of course, Joshua, who's busy screaming and flailing around, I believe. Everybody else saw theirs and then it faded away. Let's see. If you have Analyze Magic, you could try rolling that.
I'll never know what this is. I'll never understand it.
Perfect.
There it is.
She says the spirit pentagram, it depends on the level you have, the 1 through 5, but only 4, 5, and or 3, 4, and 5 matter, because you don't do any magic like lower than that. And if you have 3, 4, or 5, then it shows it on the pentagram, because those arrow things are lit up for 3, 4, and 5, or 1. If you've only got 1, then but the spirit pentagram matters for everything, because if you have 3, 4, or 5, you can like move it around and stuff, and you get it when you graduate. And with it, you can work. Well, I guess you can do work without it, because some people have theirs moved to a really bad area, like down there or something, and they can't move it, but they don't have to show it, because then they just have no magic, so they can't get any good jobs and stuff.
So by 3, 4, and 5, you mean the years?
No, that's how much magic you have. You squeeze the thing, and then the lights go on to show how much magic.
The magic machine. And,
that's right.
Do you know any spells?
I mean, your classes. We don't know spells yet. We're at the end of the first year. We'll know the first spell and stuff, like But
didn't you? What about?
What?
But didn't we learn blurred vision in the shadows class?
Well, barely. I mean, Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, the speed at which the PCs learn shit compared to NPCs, the NPCs will work on blurred vision for the year. You guys, like within a couple of sessions, will have that shit up higher than they will.
Yeah, that's partly what I'm trying to. Yeah, and that's partly what I'm trying to establish.
Yeah, she's learning shit at the normal, slow, mortal rate, as opposed to the PCs who can get the equivalent of a fucking doctorate within a month of play time. Oh yeah.
So why do you think that we're the ones, though?
I'm not sure you are, but you might be, because, if you are, you'll know. He'll know. She looks at McKay, and it's a cross between like lovey and creepy as fuck.
Are you sure you're not Mildred?
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't want to kill anything, so it clearly can't be.
True.
She looks frustrated.
Do you have a cousin, or were you adopted, and were you originally a bum? Oh, actually, that's not Mildred's real name, is it? We need to check if Mildred's real name is Bailey. Maybe Mildred's your sister.
I don't want to talk about Mildred anymore, she yells. You will know.
Listen at the door, see if there's anybody. Oh, she leaves?
Yeah. She's
okay, excellent.
Mildred. She's
cool. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Brilliant.
Okay, I feel better about life.
Which spell did you cast? Feel better about life? Or... Pardon?
Phase.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Everybody begins casting magic.
Oh yeah.
Just shows the lights under the door.
So I didn't have to make a. Do I have to make a willpower roll? I wasn't sure. I want to know. Magic axiom is probably
not at all. It appears this is a free fire magic zone.
Kind
Did
of
any
figured.
weird stuff appear when he was casting magic? I mean, because they're
Negative.
talking about these spirit pentagrams appearing. So we need to be careful when we cast magic, because if we cast magic and we don't have some weird spirit pentagram appearing, they're going to think we're not human.
Well,
way
I
they were
mean,
talking.
you weren't able to see his entire body when he cast the spell. I guess
Yeah, or just the way
there's
they were
only
carrying
one
on
way to
about
find
the
out.
I turn
You
into a
strip naked and
ghost.
make him cast? What?
I turn into a ghost.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Let me know if you
Phase.
succeed and cause the R2 sand loss.
Oh yeah, I made it.
Is there a sandy loss for the R2 with this?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Let
I've
them
seen
know
it.
what it is. And have it.
1d6 max 12.
I made my sand.
1 point toward Ghost.
Okay.
Ah,
That's not very nice.
He's haunting you.
I'm gonna get
I
hold of a
pull out
little girl.
I pull out my. Oh, so I don't have my putter on me now anymore, do I?
Yeah.
Depends on if you had it in a pocket or not.
Right.
In
I
a
don't
magic
think you
pocket
did.
or not.
I think he's got a sword in there.
Yeah.
You didn't. So you didn't have a magic pocket for your putter. You haven't worked out how to do that.
Oh no, I just have something else in there.
All right.
Oh, you didn't learn sword trick. You learned different kind of trick instead.
Oh, I
Did
have
you
that
learn
too.
putter trick?
Oh, well, because you can only have like one trick going at a time. So either sword or other.
Unless
No,
it's in
I have
a.
other going right now.
Oh,
Unless
other
it's
is
in
fine.
one of the pockets.
So you guys are all sitting in the broom closet or supply closet.
Right, so
but you decide
phase
to wander
work.
off.
Oh no, I'm not wandering. Well, I'm following the little girl through the door.
You're gonna fucking walk through the door as a ghost?
Actually, no. I'm gonna walk through the hidden door.
Yeah, I
Ah,
was going to say, do
okay.
you want to see if you can work out how to open it?
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, he just goes through. Boom.
Well, not yet. I've got to roll the skill, I think.
Ah, yeah. Go for it.
Find the skill. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Here we go. Ghost. Pass. Yep. Okay. And. Bink. No.
So you couldn't go through the wall. You just kind of bounced off of it and then became solid again.
I have enough mana for one more attempt.
Okay.
Okay. Crit.
Nice.
It's
well,
fun
not
watching a
doing
ghost
that
bounce
today.
off. What the fuck did you fumble on?
Oh, I was trying to do sense life.
Your friends are all dead.
There's nobody here. Ah!
And you lose
Okay,
4 magic points, and you can't do that spell anymore.
Exactly.
Well, all I can say is I hope I can find the way of opening this hidden door from the other side, because I now no longer have the magic points to be able to go back into a ghost.
I was going to say,
through.
from the other side, it's ridiculously easy to open. It's pretty much take off this crossbar, and then it'll open. You couldn't open it from your side, but from this side, ridiculously easy. And since you are in there, you can see that it goes. You can either go over to from supply room, it goes to secret door, and from secret door, you can either go to observation spot, where you go stand on a thing and then move the thing so you can see out and watch these two and go, "Oh, I'm haunting you," and then slide it closed again. Or you can go through a small twisting tunnel.
Well, I think first thing I'll do is open the door for these guys.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Ghost Boy opens the door. Peter, did you mark off your Sandy for Ghost Boy?
Yes, I did. I'm now down to 97 sand.
Ooh.
You feel really super unstable. You may snap like that.
Yes, I know.
I think we're breaking Logan's game already. Yeah, they weren't meant to be able to use the secret passages.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I've got lots of shit to go and explore and uncover if you wish to.
Cool.
Right now, you are already in somewhere.
I think
let's go and surprise some elves.
It leads to the sewers, of course. Fuckity fuck. Let's go.
hang on a second. I just want to try to work out what my highest level gate and time spell is, because I want to try it.
And it's gonna be a cave too. Fucking cave. You need scuba gear or fucking mine it. I start twitching.
I swear, Doc Fulton's the hydrophobe of the fucking group. But to be fair, every time he gets in the water, he does seem to get fucked.
I definitely need to get
Not
this.
in a good way either.
I definitely need to get the ghost tree done, because that crit could have been a new skill.
Yeah. Nobody else has bothered to work on it either. I offered it up, and there was nothing.
I want to do it. I just haven't had time.
So, Pete, you ready to move on yet?
Sorry.
No, we need to learn how to be a ghost first, because the rest of the shit doesn't really matter until we can become a ghost. Because it's not like I can work on my shift and ghost shift and not be a ghost.
Oh yeah,
No,
that's
no,
all right.
but-
Yeah, I'm fine to go. Yeah.
The point is, Chris,
Realised that
eventually those
phase
skills,
is
the skills that
highest.
we picked up on that one adventure, they'll become a tree like everything else. So we'll have those ones automatically, but then the ones in between or next, you'll need to be able to crit to level to get the next one. But you're right, you need to be able to learn how. Oh shit, yeah, we could do some teaching, I guess.
Well, that was something I was curious to see if we could do. Actually, teach others the magic.
Yeah, you can teach each other the magic and stuff. Basically, I made it very easy. One teaching, if like, for example, if Matt's trying to teach something, and you can only teach like the lowest level of the tree. He couldn't teach you to become a ghost because there's
No, I can't. I knew there was a reason why I hadn't tried it before, because it's not it. I learned it through my servitor.
Oh, it's a meta. It's one of the meta ones.
Yeah, which I don't think you said.
Not yet. We're close to the thing, but no, I'm saying if it's a tree, and if you know the lowest level of that tree, like blurred vision,
Oh yeah,
or whatever, if you make a teaching roll, then both of the other PCs,
even though they can't turn into a ghost, they can learn it and practice it, even though they can't.
No, they can't get shit if it's not a tree.
That's what's Chris saying, that even if it was a tree, they can't even attempt to practice the skill because they can't become a ghost first. They need to get that servitor ability.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a moot point for them.
Yeah. Well, for that stuff, yes, but you may know some other spell. So basically, each of you can try one teaching roll, and if you make your teaching roll, then then you have to make the what are you trying to teach roll. It's a good way also to get yourself a check in a spell without doing the spell.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got like a high cost spell, it's a good way to do it. So if you want to teach each other, do it quick, and then we'll move on with the adventure.
I will just roll teaching first just to see if it's even worth looking up.
There you go.
Oh yes, it is. All right. Shit, I should have picked someone first. All right, odds, Chris, even.
Well, no, it's for both. One teaching roll for both PCs. Like I said, I tried to make it easy so you don't have to worry about it.
Simplified it a bit.
You still have to roll the skill twice.
The
spell.
Yeah.
Well, no, just once. The spell, the level 1 spell is what you can teach. That's pretty much it. You can't teach jack shit else. Any level 1 spell.
Right.
By the way, you other two might want to try out your teaching role if you're going to try teaching anything, and then if you make it, figure out real quick what the fuck you want to teach. Or great, easy. See?
That's what I figured out doing.
Right. I've got remove tracks, no smell, extinguish fire,
just
pass
pick
fire.
one.
Huh?
Just pick one.
No, but
I've got remove tracks. I've got extinguish fire. I don't know about Chris.
I have them both too, I think.
What about no smell for air?
Don't have air.
Chris?
Yeah, I have nothing. I don't have anything in there.
Oh, cool. All right, I'll try no smell.
Great, we can fart and make it go away.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh, that's Pete.
That was me. That was me trying to teach. I think we've actually started cross-pollinating quite a bit.
So he lectures long and hard about farts, doesn't sink in, and you guys, head down the small twisting tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alex, Doc and I worked out that if you hold your farts in when you're in a particular zone, it affects the way time works in that zone compared to the other zone.
Really?
Yes.
Fascinating.
Doc and I were experimenting. We knew there was something that could affect the time, and that's what we worked out.
All about farts.
Yeah, it was all about farts and holding them in.
Eventually, you guys head through the small twisting tunnels and come to a big laundry. There's a huge enterprise with loads of elves toiling away in a huge sweatshop, as well as slave overmasters, lots of corridors, dark nooks, and crannies. This leads off to either other small twisting tunnels or narrow twisting tunnels. So if you'd like to make stealth, you can either retreat, no problem, or if you want to go to either small twisting tunnels or narrow tunnels, your choice. I need a stealth roll, and all of you have to succeed in it. Otherwise, you all get busted and possibly taken before the headmaster. Loss of face, loss of house points. They'll repossess your car. If you don't have one, they'll give you a car so they can repossess it.
I'm guessing we're going for it.
Of course you're going for it. You're the fucking PCs. Of course you're going for it.
Got it by half.
Fucking.
No.
So Pete, unless he wants to spend a hero point on this, is going to get all of you busted and
I'll blow one.
The headmaster.
I don't have a reroll, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Use them cards.
Yep, I have a half.
Yeah.
So, would you like small twisting tunnels, or would you like twisting narrow tunnels?
The twisting narrow tunnels sound a little bit more compelling.
Twisting narrow tunnels, yes.
All right, you guys head over twisting narrow tunnels. Eventually, this is pretty fucked up, yeah. You get to it appears to be a locked secret door, and that you can either go lock secret door, and then there's an observation place, and the observation place seems to look into a supply room.
What? Oh, to another house.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, let's see which house it is.
To do that, you'd have to go into the supply room and then peek into, if it works the same as yours, their common room.
Yeah.
No problem. Who wants to do the peeking? That's a stealth roll because now you're possibly in mortal danger.